Okay, I'm going to discuss with you the auto transport industry. Things to look out for. Number one, do your homework. I cannot stress this enough. Do your research. Look at Yelp reviews. Look them company. If you decide on a company, check them out. Look at their background. Look on the Better Business Bureau, see if there's anything, any scam reports, anything on them. Mainly, you just want to make sure you don't get ripped off. Another thing, never pay all the money up front. If you find a company that wants you to pay them all the money up front, I wouldn't do it. There's a possibility that you pay them, and then when the driver brings your automobile to you to drop it off, and then he wants more money, and then he holds your car hostage. So I would, you want companies, look out for companies that accept deposits first, and then you pay the balance in cash, cashier's check or cash. Okay, another thing you want to decide on, I should say, is do you want to open transport or closed transport? Open transport is a truck that, have you seen those trucks driving down the street and all those cars on the back of it? That's open transport. Closed transport is what it is. It's a closed transport. They put it inside the back of a truck, enclosed. Now, when you start looking for quotes, you're going to have all sorts of phone calls coming in or emails. People are going to be coming at you. Some are going to offer you some prices that seems so low, it's too good to be true. Beware of that as well. I would say a good price for shipping would be within the 900 on up range. And like I said before, make sure that you never pay up front. My suggestion is when paying is to use a credit card and not your debit card, because remember, first of all, you have to find somebody that you feel comfortable or feel that you can trust. And then you don't really want to give out your debit card to a stranger. I don't feel comfortable with that myself. I'd rather just put it on a credit card, and if you get ripped off, the credit card company will, reimburse you your money back. Make sure you get a bill of lading or a receipt. Whoever is on the other end, when they pick up your car, make sure that they receive a receipt from the trucking company. Okay, I'm going to tell you my experience with the auto transport industry. I needed to have my car picked up and brought from Florida to California. That my dad had given me a car when I went to visit him. However, I needed the car brought to me. And I searched the internet, of course, to find a local company here in Los Angeles. And I stumbled upon Nationwide United Auto Transport. I spoke with a guy by the name of John, who was very helpful and professional. He gave me a quote for $1,250 with a $350 deposit and $900 balance in cash or money order, not money order, but cashier's check upon receipt of the car. After speaking with him, I checked out other companies, and some of them had cheaper quotes, and of course, I like to shop around to get the best deal. Even though some of them had low prices, just other things did not sit right with me, like they want the money up front, things like that. So after 2 days of just searching, I just finally just said, you know what, I'm going to go with the person I spoke with. I just felt comfortable with him. My gut told me, that they might be the one. So I reached out to John again 2 days later. We set up my order request. I paid the deposit. He called me the next day and told me he had a truck in the area that they could pick up the car. Okay, I contacted my father, but with the car being they're sitting there for a long period of time, they needed to recharge the battery. So that wasn't going to work. So we decided he would catch it on the next window. So being so professional and helpful, I mean, he really worked with me. And of course, he gave me the next window, and they were available. My dad had already set up with his neighbor downstairs. And John and Chris, or Chris, I don't know, it was on the weekend, they contacted the guy and they coordinated it. And picked the car up on Saturday evening in Melbourne, Florida. And I got my car on Tuesday afternoon here in Los Angeles, or Inglewood, California. And they just kept giving me updates, you know, all the way. And yeah, so if you're looking to transport a car, I highly recommend these people, because sometimes it's good to work with somebody that you know has used that person before. So yeah, I will leave a link in my description box to the company, and good luck in trying to transport your vehicle. I just want to say to Chris and John, if you see this video, thank you. You've helped me tremendously. You don't realize my dad is 91 years old. He's not going to be here much longer. He's not well. And I just want to my gratitude for what you've done. Not only this was business, but you showed compassion. God bless you guys.